Welcome back to Top Stream Finds. Today we're unleashing the top 10 must-watch, explosive action thrillers that deliver the same savage energy as Nobody. Let's dive in. Number 10, Vehicle 19. This is about a guy who picks up the wrong rental car, and his whole day turns into a nightmare he never signed up for. He's an American trying to get his life back on track, but the moment he drives off, everything changed. Inside is a terrified woman, bound and beaten, who knows too much about the corrupt cops running the city. Now he's stuck in a foreign country, being hunted by dirty officers who will burn the whole place down just to silence her. What sticks is the tension. You're crammed in that van with him, feeling every bad turn, every stupid mistake, every second where the walls close in. If you want a fast, messy, high-pressure chase that never lets you settle, this movie delivers exactly that. Now streaming on Netflix. Number 9, Bull. Bull is an action thriller film about a man betrayed by his own crime crew who returns from the brink of death to hunt them down. The story follows Bull, a former crew member, as he navigates a dangerous web of betrayal, revenge, and survival. With his life shattered and those he trusted turning against him, Bull must use his skills, cunning, and relentless determination to bring justice to those who wronged him. Bull has been praised for its intense action sequences, gripping storyline, and a central performance that captures both vulnerability and raw vengeance. The story's gripping moments, brutal fight scenes, and emotional stakes make it a thrilling watch. Overall, Bull is a must-see for fans of high-octane action, revenge-driven stories, and dark cinematic thrills. Number 8, Sixth Minutes. Sixth Minutes is a crime thriller about a man given just 1 hour to save his kidnapped family from ruthless criminals. The story follows him as he races against the clock, using every skill at his disposal to track down the kidnappers before time runs out. With tension mounting at every turn, he must confront deadly enemies and impossible odds to protect those he loves. This movie got major recognition for its relentless pacing, full-on suspense, and adrenaline-fueled moments that keep viewers hooked. The film's high-stakes drama, clever twists, and gripping narrative make it a thrilling watch. Broadly speaking, Sixth Minutes is definitely a must-watch for fans of fast-paced thrillers, all-out action, and stories where every second counts. Number 7, Lesson Plan.
They need to see that you're not afraid of them.
Lesson Plan is a suspense thriller about a teacher whose life spirals out of control when one of her students uncovers a dark secret. The story follows her as she navigates a tense game of manipulation, lies, and danger, trying to protect herself while keeping the truth hidden. With each revelation, the stakes rise, and she must outsmart those who threaten to expose her. Lesson Plan has been praised for its gripping suspense, clever plot twists, and strong central performance that balances vulnerability with cunning. The film's psychological tension, edge-of-your-seat moments, and dramatic storytelling make it a captivating watch. Overall, Lesson Plan is a must-see for fans of psychological thrillers, dark mysteries, and stories where nothing is as it seems. Number 6, Bushwick.
Army out there that's just killing people. Do you know what's going on?
Bushwick is a 2017 American action thriller that throws you straight into the chaos of an unexpected urban war. The story follows Lucy, a civil engineering graduate student, and Stoop, a hardened military veteran played by Dave Bautista, as they fight to survive an invasion of New York City launched by a secessionist militia. What begins as a normal subway ride turns into a nightmare when Lucy's boyfriend is killed in an explosion, forcing her into the streets where armed militias are taking over her neighborhood. The film builds tension through brutal firefights, emotional losses, and non-stop urban warfare, anchored by strong performances from Bautista and Brittany Snow. Each encounter raises the stakes, revealing the personal scars both characters carry and the harsh reality of survival when society collapses around them. Bushwick delivers gripping action, gritty realism, and a relentless pace that keeps you locked in. In general terms, it's a powerful, intense thriller that blends character drama with full-scale urban conflict, making it a standout for fans of grounded, high-risk action storytelling. Number 5. Wheelman. Wheelman is a 2017 American neo-noir crime thriller starring Frank Grillo as an unnamed getaway driver who suddenly finds himself trapped in a deadly setup. The film delivers a tight, high-pressure story told almost entirely from inside a car, following the wheelman as he races through a single night trying to figure out who betrayed him. What begins as a simple bank job goes sideways fast when he's ordered to abandon his crew, warned that they were planning to kill him, and forced to flee with the stolen money. Every call he receives pulls him deeper into a war between two crime factions, leaving him surrounded by enemies and running out of options. The film is carried by Frank Grillo's gritty, grounded performance and its relentless sense of urgency. With its real-time pacing, claustrophobic tension, and hard-edged dialogue, Wheelman stands out as a sharp, no-nonsense thriller. Overall, it's a gripping crime story packed with intense chases, double crosses, and a father fighting tooth and nail to protect his daughter. It's a must-watch for fans of lean, high-stakes action. Number 4. Bloodfather.
You're gonna do with Lydia? First, you need to deal with me.
Bloodfather is a 2016 action crime thriller starring Mel Gibson as John Link, an ex-convict and recovering alcoholic who is thrust back into violence when his estranged daughter desperately turns to him for help. The story begins with Lydia, a troubled young woman who accidentally shoots her drug cartel-connected boyfriend Jonah during a brutal gang hit. Fleeing both the crime scene and Jonah's furious crew, she calls the only person left who might protect her, the father she abandoned years ago. This movie stands out for its raw performances, emotional weight, and tight, grounded action. Mel Gibson brings intensity and vulnerability to a father trying to make up for years of failure in one desperate night. It's a tense, emotional thriller about redemption, family, and the violence people will face to protect the ones they love.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
In conclusion, the film delivers gritty action, strong character work, and a surprisingly heartfelt core, making it a must-watch for fans of tough, character-driven crime stories. Number 3. Accident Man. Accident Man is a 2018 martial arts action thriller starring Scott Adkins as Mike Fallon, a cold, calculating assassin known for making every kill look like an accident. The film introduces a unique underworld built around the Oasis, a pub where elite killers gather under the watchful eye of Big Ray, Mike's mentor and father figure. Surrounded by eccentric and deadly assassins like Carnage, Cliff, Poison Pete, and Mac, Mike works as one of the best in the business. But everything spirals when a simple job leads to an ambush he didn't see coming. Accident Man earned praise for its sharp choreography, brutal martial arts sequences, and Scott Adkins' standout performance. With its mix of dark humor, stylish action, and a memorable cast of eccentric killers, it delivers a fast, entertaining ride for fans of high-energy, character-driven action films. Number 2. I Am Wrath. I Am Wrath is a vigilante action thriller about a man who takes the law into his own hands after his wife is brutally murdered. The story follows him as he hunts down the criminals responsible, uncovering a web of corruption and conspiracy that reaches the highest levels of power. With every step, he faces deadly enemies, impossible odds, and life-or-death decisions to protect his family and exact justice. This movie received attention for its intense action sequences and relentless pacing that keeps viewers hooked. The film's intense drama and gripping narrative make it a thrilling watch. Broadly speaking, this movie is a must-watch for fans of vigilante thrillers, all-out action, and stories where revenge drives every pulse-pounding moment. Number 1. Avengement. Avengement is a brutal action thriller about a man pushed to the edge by betrayal and a life of crime. The story follows him as he navigates a deadly prison system and confronts the people who ruined his life, using his ruthless skills to take revenge. Every encounter is violent and high stakes, with no room for mercy as he fights to reclaim what was stolen from him. The film has been praised for its relentless action and raw intensity that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. With unflinching violence, tense confrontations, and a protagonist driven by vengeance,
Don't be shy.
this movie is a must-watch for fans of hard-hitting action thrillers and stories where one man's wrath fuels every explosive moment. Those were the top 10 must-watch explosive action thrillers like Nobody Now Tell Me. Which one are you firing up first? Drop your pick in the comments below. I check out every single one. If this helped you find your next adrenaline-fueled watch, hit that like button. Subscribe for more savage action breakdowns because the next video dives even deeper into brutal brawls and movies that'll leave your pulse pounding.